Welcome to Passion Travel. Join us as we explore fascinating destinations, uncover hidden gems, and embark on unforgettable journeys. Subscribe now and ignite your passion for travel. Crepes, thin pancakes filled with a variety of sweet or savory fillings, commonly sold at festivals and markets. To make basic crepes, you'll need the following ingredients. Ingredients for crepes. Flour, 1 cup, 125 g, all-purpose flour is most commonly used. Eggs, 2 large eggs. Milk, 1 1/4 cups, 300 milliliters, milk, whole milk works best for a rich flavor. Butter, 2 tablespoons, 30 g, melted butter, plus extra for greasing the pan. Sugar, 1 tablespoon sugar, optional, for sweet crepes. Salt, a pinch of salt. Vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon, optional, for sweet crepes. Optional ingredients, for savory crepes. Herbs, such as thyme or parsley for savory crepes. Water, can replace some of the milk for a lighter batter, depending on your preference. These ingredients will create a classic crepe batter. You can also add variations like orange zest or cinnamon for different flavors. Sushi. In multicultural areas like Brighton, you can find sushi served fresh at pop-up stalls or food trucks. To make sushi at home, you'll need a variety of ingredients, depending on the type of sushi you're preparing. Here's a list of basic ingredients for making makizushi, rolled sushi, or nigirizushi, hand-pressed sushi. Basic ingredients for sushi. Sushi rice, sherry or sumeshi. 2 cups sushi rice, short grain rice works best for its sticky texture. 2 1/2 cups water, for cooking rice. 2 tablespoons rice vinegar. 2 tablespoons sugar. 1 teaspoon salt. Nori, seaweed sheets. Sheets of dried seaweed used for rolling the sushi. Fresh fish, sashimi grade, raw fish. Tuna, maguro, salmon, sake, yellowtail, hamachi, or any fresh, sushi-grade fish. For vegetarian sushi, you can use ingredients like avocado, cucumber, pickled radish, or carrot. Vegetables, for vegetarian rolls. Cucumber, cut into thin strips. Avocado, sliced. Carrots, julienned. Pickled radish, takuan. Spinach, blanched. Soy sauce. Used for dipping sushi. Wasabi. A spicy green paste made from horseradish, often served alongside sushi. Pickled ginger, gari. Thin slices of ginger that are pickled in sweet vinegar, used to cleanse the palate between bites of sushi. Additional ingredients, for various sushi types. Tempura shrimp or tempura vegetables, for adding crispy texture to sushi rolls. Cream cheese, sometimes used in rolls for a creamy texture, e.g., Philadelphia rolls. Sesame seeds, often sprinkled on the outside of rolls for added flavor and crunch. Eel, unagi, grilled eel, often used in nigiri or rolls, glazed with a sweet soy-based sauce. Tobiko, fish roe, or masago, capelin roe, tiny fish eggs often used for garnish or to add flavor to rolls. Equipment. Bamboo sushi rolling mat, to help roll the sushi evenly. Sharp knife, to slice the rolls cleanly. Rice cooker, optional, to cook the sushi rice perfectly. Bowl of water, to dip your fingers in while working with the sticky rice. Steps for preparing sushi. Prepare the sushi rice. Rinse the sushi rice several times until the water runs clear. Cook the rice according to your rice cooker's instructions, or on the stovetop. Once cooked, season the rice with a mixture of rice vinegar, sugar, and salt while the rice is still warm. Allow it to cool to room temperature. Prepare fillings. Slice your fish or vegetables into thin strips, ready for rolling. Slice the avocado and cucumber as well. Make sushi rolls, makizushi. Place a sheet of nori on the bamboo mat. Wet your hands and spread a thin layer of sushi rice over the nori, leaving about 1 inch at the top free of rice. Add your fillings, fish, avocado, cucumber, etc., in a line across the center of the rice. Using the bamboo mat, carefully roll the sushi from the bottom up, pressing gently to form a tight roll. Use a sharp knife to slice the roll into bite-sized pieces. Make nigiri. Wet your hands and form small, oblong shapes of sushi rice. Place a slice of fish or vegetable on top of each rice ball. Optionally, dab a small amount of wasabi between the rice and fish. Serve. Arrange the sushi on a platter and serve with soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled ginger on the side. Bubble tea, a sweet drink, usually with milk tea and chewy tapioca pearls, sold at pop-up stands or food trucks. Bubble tea, also known as boba tea, is a sweet, refreshing tea-based drink that originated in Taiwan. It typically features a combination of tea, milk or fruit, sweetener, and chewy tapioca pearls, boba. Here's how to make a basic bubble tea at home, along with the ingredients you'll need. Basic ingredients for bubble tea. Tea base. Black tea, e.g., Assam or Earl Grey, 1 to 2 bags or 1 to 2 teaspoons of loose leaf tea, for a traditional bubble tea flavor. Green tea, e.g., jasmine or sencha, optional, for a lighter tea flavor. Oolong tea, an alternative, giving a slightly floral taste. Fruit tea, you can use fruit teas like mango, peach, or passion fruit for a non-dairy version. Tapioca pearls, boba. Tapioca pearls, 1/4 to half a cup, available at Asian grocery stores or online. Sweetener for pearls, sugar or honey for soaking the pearls after cooking. Milk or non-dairy alternatives. Whole milk, for a creamy bubble tea. Non-dairy milk, almond milk, oat milk, or coconut milk are popular alternatives for vegan bubble tea. Sweetener. Sugar, granulated white sugar or brown sugar for sweetness, you can adjust the sweetness level. Honey, for a more natural sweetener. Simple syrup, a mix of sugar and water that's been dissolved, for even sweetness throughout. Ice. Crushed ice adds a refreshing chill to the bubble tea. Optional add-ins. Fruit syrups or fruit purees, mango, lychee, strawberry, or passion fruit syrups can be added for extra flavor. Fruit bits, small pieces of fresh fruit like mango or strawberry, can be added for a fun texture. Instructions to make bubble tea. Prepare the tea base. Boil water and steep the tea bags or loose leaf tea for about 5 minutes to get a strong brew. If you're using fruit-flavored tea, steep for a slightly shorter time. Once steeped, let the tea cool to room temperature, or refrigerate it for a quicker cool down. Cook the tapioca pearls. In a pot, bring water to a boil, about 5 cups of water for half a cup of tapioca pearls. Add the tapioca pearls and stir gently to prevent them from sticking. Boil the pearls according to package instructions, typically around 25 to 30 minutes. Once cooked, remove from heat and let the pearls sit for another 5 minutes. Drain the pearls and rinse them in cold water. Soak the pearls in a sweet syrup, sugar or honey mixed with water, to sweeten them and add flavor. Let them sit in the syrup for at least 10 minutes. Assemble the bubble tea. Place the cooked tapioca pearls into the bottom of a glass. Add ice to the glass, about 1/2 to 3/4 full. Pour in your chilled tea base, black, green, oolong, or fruit tea. Add milk or non-dairy milk to your taste for a creamy texture. Adjust the sweetness by adding simple syrup or honey if needed. Stir or shake the mixture gently to combine. Serve. Insert a large straw into the glass, and enjoy your homemade bubble tea. Hot dogs, a staple in many markets. These can be gourmet or simple with various toppings like caramelized onions, mustard, and relish. To prepare classic hot dogs, you'll need the following ingredients. For the hot dogs. Hot dog buns, soft and slightly sweet buns that are large enough to hold the sausage. Hot dog sausages, you can use beef, pork, chicken, or vegetarian sausages, depending on your preference. Condiments, optional, but popular options include ketchup, mustard, relish, onions, chopped, caramelized, or raw, sauerkraut, fermented cabbage, a common topping, cheese, optional, such as shredded cheddar or a slice of American cheese. Optional toppings: pickles, slices or spears, tomato slices, chopped lettuce, jalapenos, for a spicy kick, chili, for a chili dog, bacon bits. Basic preparation. Cook the sausages. Grilling or pan-frying is common, but boiling is also an option. Toast the buns. Lightly grill or toast the buns for extra flavor and texture. Assemble. Place the cooked sausage in the bun and top with your favorite condiments and toppings. This creates a classic hot dog, but you can get creative with your toppings for extra flavor. Doner kebab, a Turkish dish consisting of thinly sliced lamb or chicken served in flatbread with salads and sauces. A doner kebab is a popular Turkish dish made with seasoned meat, usually lamb, beef, or chicken, that's cooked on a vertical rotisserie. It's typically served in a flatbread, such as pita or a wrap, and topped with various fresh vegetables and sauces. Here's how to prepare a doner kebab at home. Ingredients for doner kebab. For the meat marinade: 1 kilogram, 2.2 pounds, of lamb, beef, or chicken. Chicken is most commonly used. 2 tablespoons olive oil. 2 cloves garlic, minced. 1 large onion, grated or finely chopped. 1 teaspoon ground cumin. 1 teaspoon ground paprika. 1 teaspoon dried oregano. 1 teaspoon ground coriander. 1 teaspoon ground turmeric, optional. Salt and black pepper, to taste. Juice of 1 lemon. 1 tablespoon vinegar, optional. For the bread or wrap: pita bread, flatbreads, or wraps such as lavash or tortilla-style flatbread. For the toppings: fresh vegetables, e.g., lettuce, tomatoes, onions, cucumber, and shredded cabbage. Pickled vegetables, optional. Fresh herbs such as parsley or cilantro. For the sauces, optional but recommended: yogurt-based sauce. 1 cup plain yogurt. 1 clove garlic, minced. 1 tablespoon lemon juice. Salt and pepper to taste. Tahini or garlic sauce, for an extra creamy texture. Preparation. Marinate the meat. In a large bowl, combine the olive oil, garlic, onion, cumin, paprika, oregano, coriander, turmeric, if using, lemon juice, vinegar, salt, and pepper. Cut the meat into thin strips or slices. For chicken, it can be cut into thin chunks, and add it to the marinade. Mix well to coat the meat evenly. Cover the bowl and refrigerate for at least 2 hours, or overnight for better flavor. Cook the meat. Grilling: preheat your grill or barbecue. Skewer the marinated meat and grill it over medium heat, turning occasionally until cooked through and slightly charred on the edges. Stovetop: if no grill, heat some oil in a large skillet or frying pan. Cook the marinated meat in batches, stirring occasionally until the meat is browned and cooked through. This method simulates the effect of cooking on a rotisserie. Prepare the sauce. In a small bowl, mix together the yogurt, garlic, lemon juice, salt, and pepper. Set aside. If you want tahini sauce, mix tahini with lemon juice and a bit of water to thin it out, adding salt to taste. Assemble the doner kebab. Warm the flatbreads or pita in a dry pan or oven. Place a generous amount of cooked meat on the bread. Add fresh vegetables like lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes, and onions. Drizzle with your choice of yogurt sauce or tahini sauce. Roll up the flatbread around the filling, or serve it open-faced like a sandwich. Serving suggestions: French fries or fried potatoes are often served alongside doner kebab. You can also add chili sauce or hot sauce for extra heat. Enjoy your homemade doner kebab with all the classic flavors of this Turkish street food. Paella, a Spanish rice dish, often sold in large paella pans, made with seafood, chicken, or a mix of meats. Paella is a traditional Spanish dish that originates from the region of Valencia. It's a one-pan meal typically made with rice, saffron, seafood, and/or meat, along with a variety of vegetables and seasonings. There are many variations of paella, including seafood paella, mixed paella, with both meat and seafood, and vegetarian paella. Here is a recipe for a classic seafood paella, though you can modify it based on your preferences. Ingredients for seafood paella, serves 4 to 6. For the paella: 2 tablespoons olive oil, 1 onion, finely chopped, 1 red bell pepper, chopped, 2 to 3 cloves garlic, minced, 2 ripe tomatoes, peeled and chopped, or 1 can of crushed tomatoes, 1 cup, 200 g, short grain rice, such as arborio or bomba rice. 4 cups, 1 liter, seafood or chicken broth, preferably homemade or low sodium. 1/2 teaspoon saffron threads, soaked in a little warm water. 1 teaspoon smoked paprika. 1/2 teaspoon ground turmeric, optional, for color. Salt and black pepper, to taste. 1/2 cup dry white wine, optional, but adds depth of flavor. Seafood, you can mix and match based on availability. 200 g shrimp, peeled and deveined. 200 g mussels, scrubbed and deburred. 200 g squid, cut into rings. 200 g clams, optional. 200 g firm white fish, like cod or monkfish, cut into chunks. For garnish: lemon wedges, chopped fresh parsley. Optional vegetables and extras: green peas, 1/2 cup, optional. Artichoke hearts, 1/2 cup, optional. Red chili flakes, for heat, optional. Instructions: prepare the paella base. Heat the olive oil in a large paella pan or a wide, shallow skillet over medium heat. Add the onion and bell pepper. Sauté for 5 to 7 minutes until softened. Stir in the garlic and cook for another minute. Add the tomatoes, fresh or canned, and cook until they break down, about 5 minutes. Stir in the paprika, turmeric, if using, saffron with its soaking liquid, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Let the mixture cook for another 2 minutes to combine the flavors. Add the rice. Add the rice to the pan and stir to coat the grains with the oil and tomato mixture. Pour in the white wine, if using, and cook for 2 to 3 minutes, allowing it to evaporate and blend into the rice. Add the broth. Pour in the seafood or chicken broth, and bring the mixture to a simmer. Do not stir once the broth is added. This is key to getting the characteristic crispy bottom layer, called sauerkraut. Allow the paella to cook for 10 to 12 minutes, without stirring, until the rice is starting to absorb the liquid. Add the seafood. Add the shrimp, squid, and any other seafood like fish chunks or clams to the pan. Nestle the mussels and clams into the rice, with the shells facing up. This helps them steam open. Continue to cook, uncovered, for another 10 to 12 minutes, until the seafood is cooked through and the rice is tender. Final cooking. If the liquid is mostly absorbed but the rice is still not fully cooked, add a little more broth or water and continue cooking for a few more minutes. The seafood should be fully cooked, and the rice should have absorbed the flavors of the broth. If you want a crispy sauerkraut at the bottom, increase the heat in the last few minutes of cooking and let the rice cook for 3 to 5 minutes until you hear a slight crackling sound. Be careful not to burn it, but this is what gives paella its signature flavor. Garnish and serve. Once the rice is tender and the seafood is fully cooked, remove the pan from the heat. Cover the pan with a clean kitchen towel and let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes. This helps the flavors to meld. Garnish with fresh parsley and lemon wedges. Serve the paella directly from the pan for an authentic experience. Tacos, Mexican street food, often filled with seasoned meat, fish, or veggies, topped with salsa, guacamole, and cilantro. Tacos are a traditional Mexican dish that consists of a tortilla filled with a variety of ingredients such as meats, vegetables, and toppings. They are incredibly versatile, and you can make them with beef, chicken, pork, fish, or even vegetarian fillings. Here's a basic recipe to prepare delicious tacos. Ingredients for classic tacos, serves 4 to 6. For the filling: 500 g, 1 pound, ground beef, or chicken, pork, or fish. 1 tablespoon olive oil or vegetable oil. 1 small onion, finely chopped. 2 cloves garlic, minced. 1 teaspoon ground cumin. 1 teaspoon chili powder. 1/2 teaspoon paprika. 1/2 teaspoon ground coriander, optional. 1/2 teaspoon dried oregano, optional. 1 teaspoon salt, or to taste. Freshly ground black pepper, to taste. 1/4 cup water or beef/chicken broth, optional, for added moisture. For the toppings: taco shells, soft flour tortillas or hard corn taco shells, 6 to 8. Shredded lettuce, about 1 cup. Diced tomatoes, 1 to 2 tomatoes. Chopped onions, 1 small onion, optional. Chopped cilantro, fresh, to taste. Shredded cheese, cheddar, Monterey Jack, or a Mexican blend. Sour cream, optional. Guacamole, optional. Salsa, store-bought or homemade. Lime wedges, for squeezing on top. Sliced jalapenos, optional, for heat. Optional fillings and add-ons. Refried beans or black beans. Grilled vegetables, such as bell peppers and zucchini for a vegetarian taco. Pickled onions or pickled carrots. Hot sauce or salsa verde for extra spice. Instructions. Prepare the filling. Heat the olive oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Add the onion and cook until softened, about 3 to 4 minutes. Add the garlic and cook for another minute until fragrant. Add the ground beef, or your choice of meat, to the skillet, breaking it up with a spatula. Cook until browned and fully cooked through, about 6 to 8 minutes. Drain any excess fat from the skillet, if necessary. Stir in the cumin, chili powder, paprika, coriander, oregano, salt, and pepper. Mix well, to coat the meat with the spices. Add 1/4 cup of water or broth to the skillet, and let the mixture simmer for 2 to 3 minutes until the liquid is absorbed and the flavors are well combined. Warm the taco shells. If using soft tortillas, heat them in a dry skillet over medium heat for 30 to 60 seconds per side, or wrap them in a damp paper towel and microwave them for about 30 seconds. If using hard taco shells, follow the instructions on the package, usually heating them in the oven for about 5 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit 175 degrees Celsius until crispy. Assemble the tacos. Spoon the seasoned meat mixture into each taco shell, about 2 tablespoons per taco, depending on the size of your shell. Add your desired toppings. Start with shredded lettuce, then add diced tomatoes, onions, and cheese. Top with fresh cilantro, sour cream, guacamole, and a squeeze of lime juice. Add salsa or hot sauce if you like extra flavor or spice. Serve. Serve the tacos immediately with extra lime wedges, salsa, and any other condiments on the side.